So since we're going into the holiday season, I've had a bunch of friends talk about getting fit in the new year. Why they're not starting now, I don't know, but they're talking about getting fit in the new year, and they're all debating what supplements to get first. Now, obviously, if you know me, you know I think it is nonsensical, aka stupid, to have the first question be, what supplements should I be consuming on a daily basis to help me reach my goals? The bigger question that they're often asking is, what do I eat, when, and how much to just look awesome? And based on the Google searches, you would think this would be some world complicated problem requiring PhDs and MDs to solve. But thankfully, it's not. What's up, guys? Alex Hine here, author of Master the Day. Now, figuring out what to eat and when and how much has never been a complicated problem. Ever. In the millions of years of human history, has never once been a difficult issue to figure out. Okay? Let's keep that in mind first. Second, there's a very simple process that I use, the most simple way to think about portion control, whether you're looking to gain weight or to lose weight. Now, I've gotten a bunch of questions from many of you on which direction you want to go. Most often, young men want to get more muscular, gain weight, and most often, women want to lose weight. That's just a very generalized look at what people are trying to do with their physical goals. Both of us want to be toned though, and look and feel a certain way. So the strategy that I actually use is called the fistful. So the fistful strategy is based on three very simple things. Number one, just adjust your carbs. Okay, look, before anyone goes here, yes, there are a ton of ways to adjust your calories. Removing this or adding that, just follow this for a moment because it works, because it's proven, because a lot of people have done it and it works really, really well. If you're looking to actually gain weight, break down your normal meal, take a look at some of the meal breakdowns that I've done previously to kind of divvy it up, which is almost like a Mediterranean meal, maybe with a little bit more protein. And then add one handful of carbs to the meal if your goal is to gain weight in a healthy way. Once you do that and do that consistently, over the weeks and the months, you're going to see yourself putting on the healthy weight that you want from the added calories. If your goal is weight loss, take away one small handful of the carbs and then replace them with plants. All right, so it's super simple. Let's revisit this here. No complexity, no PhD required, no MD required. If you want to gain weight, add one extra handful of carbs. This is a very intuitive way of adding calories. If you want to lose weight, remove one of the small handfuls and then replace it with veggies. All right, so either way, you're still eating carbs. You're not removing any food group entirely. You're still getting all the good stuff and the important stuff. There's no measuring required besides what you can do just like this. No calorie counting and no tracking. All right, I'm keeping it super simple today. Step one is to only adjust carbs. All right, keep it simple. Step two is to add a fistful if you want to gain weight. Step three is if you want to lose weight, remove a fistful and put veggies there instead. Or if you're more concerned with your health, obviously go towards a more veggie-based diet as well with the protein, with the carbs, all right? And I just want to remind you guys, stop overanalyzing things. The people that are the highest level of what they do have a level of understanding that is so simple that it would shock you. Understanding medicine, understanding writing a book, understanding a sport, understanding dieting. These people have so much experience that they understand how to put it into a very succinct, short, tiny method. You know an amateur because they spend so much time over-intellectualizing, over-confusing things. It is not that complicated to do almost any goal we want. Most of the grit comes down to the persistence, the consistency, the discipline of seeing these things through over the days, the weeks, the months, and the years. So I hope that helps. That is the most simple way I have seen to adjust calories based on what your goals are. Now, inside my course, Eat More, Lose More, this is basically the very first thing. The first lesson is called Deconstructing Weight Loss, to show you of the hundreds of things, what do you really focus on to get results? And then we move more into things like the carb, protein, fat portioning, and all that kind of good stuff with a private community where you can ask me any questions. So if that's your thing, you can check it out right there in the description below. If you're a student, I'll actually take the time to write you back quite lengthy responses. So that's the best way. You can check it out in the description. Before you go though, I want you to leave a comment right there below. Let me know for you, what have you kind of historically used to try to adjust your weight up and down that may not have been as healthy as you think? I've heard all kinds of stuff, but I want to hear from you. Hey guys, it's Alex. Did you like this video? If so, there are really two ways you can stay in touch with me. The first thing is to go over, click the monk, and subscribe so you get the next video right when it's out. I'm releasing at least 3 videos per week, but often a lot more. The next thing is, come on over and check out my book, Master the Day. It's called Master the Day, Eat, Move, and Live Better with the Power of Daily Habits. And it's all about the tiny daily success habits that I learned interviewing people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off years later in a healthy way. The success habits that not only get your dream body, but also your dream life. And as a special thank you, if you get the book, send me your receipt to alexander@modernhealthmonk.com. I'll send you a 1-hour bonus video course for free, and one important piece of it is an hour sit-down success story with my friend and my student Mike, who lost 30 pounds. So you can go check that out on Amazon right there. The next thing is, come on over to my site, modernhealthmonk.com. I've got a free guide for you there, 5 daily habits to help you lose your next 20 to 30 pounds. And otherwise, I look forward to seeing you soon.